I've got to ask you, in terms of China, and just in terms of your demand expectations, do you think that, that this reopening, this recovery is going to be a really big impulse in terms of steel? Because we managed above 1 billion tonnes last year. Do you think we're probably on the same track? Because that would then go to the demand expectations for iron ore as well.
Well, the COVID impact was really serious, but let's talk about the future, not the past. There'll be some lag from that past, but I speak to people across China and they say, we're so pleased to get out of this COVID freeze where, there's an apartment I wanted to get for my kids, or there's a new development I wanted to get going so I can finally employ people again. There's just elements of optimism and enthusiasm, which I've seen in the entrepreneurial, in the family, in the business investment sector of China. And of course, that's going to flow through into steel consumption, therefore iron ore demand. I don't think it's as dramatic as letting a tiger out of a cage, but it's certainly true to say that we are releasing a sleeping giant back into action.
Now, you're still the lowest cost producer in the Pilbara, but your costs have tracked up a little bit higher. Is that, obviously, we've got your guidance a little bit above, let's say 18 a tonne, but do you reckon there's going to be any more upside? Are you still experiencing labour issues? Is there still issues with the cost of energy? What's your thoughts as to the input costs?
So herein is the raw proof, Will, as to why we're going to produce all our own energy, why we're going to make our own hydrogen, our own energy molecules, our own energy electrons. We're going to stop buying oil and gas. We're going to stop getting completely creamed every time some nutcase tries to invade another country or have control supply. We're actually going to take all that massive risk, that massive exposure, which the rest of industry will suffer if they don't follow us and follow us smartly. We're taking that massive risk, we're eliminating it and saying, hey, we've now got the technology to produce all our own energy, all our own fuel. We're taking that option. And by the way, we're going to save $1 billion a year doing it. So when you have seen our cost edge up, mate, that's fuel, that's energy, that's that fruitcake trying to justify invading an innocent country. I just don't want my company held to ransom anymore, nor should any chief executive, which is why we should all go green to the oil and gas sector and by the people who can blatantly manipulate it.